Hello guys, it's me Martin, and I'm here to talk about the PS Plus games for April 2021. And it just makes sense that after as a good month as we had last month, March 2021, with Final Fantasy VII and Remnant, that next month had to have just absolute shit, and that's what we got. Now some people like Days Gone, but I really wasn't into it. So let's talk about it. Days Gone is a third-person action-adventure single-player game. And in this game, you play as a character named Deacon, who's a bike rider, and you're in the post-apocalyptic, zombie-infested world and such, doing missions, and yeah, you know the rest. First, let me just say that this game looks beautiful. Like, it looks really, really good. Like, that's definitely the best thing about the game. You got some cool detective mode. You got a lot of bike riding. The bike riding is really nice. It's really like fun to do. It's satisfying, but it is kind of annoying how you have to not damage it and you have to watch out for its gas and stuff, and all of that's really annoying. You got a pretty cool crafting system, some different weapons and such. A nice skill tree, but let's get to what I feel like is the main core of this game, and that's the gameplay. I feel like the gameplay is kind of lacking. It's very generic third person like shooter where you're kind of low on ammo and stuff. It's a lot like the Last of Us gameplay, except it's just not as fun and interesting as like that gameplay. So yeah, this game just doesn't really stick out. And the only thing I could really save it is the story, which I think is like the worst part of the game. And the story is very bland and uninteresting, and none of the characters are really like well crafted or like interesting. And because of that, the whole game just kind of falls into this like mediocre, average 6 out of 10. Like, I'm not really a big fan. I don't. You could try it out. I don't really recommend trying it out though. It's not really anything special. But the other game that we got for this month is even worse. Zombie Army 4 Dead War is super bland, super generic zombie horde mode shooter. You got also campaign also, but it manages to not just be like, it's not even just decent. Like, it's very bad in its design to a point that's like, how is it this bad? Like, you have incredibly boring gameplay where the main focus is on sniping zombies for some reason. You got some very meh abilities, some very lame abilities that don't really look cool or feel nice to use. Some really terrible enemy design. Like, you have enemies other than these zombies, but they're mostly like bullet sponges that are also super slow, and there's almost like no danger to them or no threat. They're so basic and boring in their design. Like, the level design is very crammed, and there's nothing interesting or memorable about the level design either. You can have some fun with friends, like just shooting zombies, but like, it's like the lowest of the lowest, like garbage, like just shoot it and just kill zombies and that's it. Like, there's not much to it. I don't recommend playing this game at all. 3 out of 10, it's pretty shit. And that will be it for the PS Plus games of April 2020. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.